Hello and welcome to today's session. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. I can't believe the first month of this year has already flown by. Um, Today, what I'd like to talk about is the new live masterclass I have been running this week. The next one and the last one will be tomorrow, Friday, 2nd of February at 9:30 a.m. Spain time, so Central European time. And what am I talking about and what am I teaching in these live masterclasses? The core message is why your wellness offering success has nothing to do with the hotel GM. Now, hotel GMs, please no offense to you, you are very, very important figures, but this is aimed at wellness leaders because many times we wellness leaders think that we are the most neglected department, that we are that department that no one really truly understands. And the point of these live masterclasses is actually threefold. The first one, to understand why our wellness leaders are the lowest paid specialist leader in hotels. Now that tends to be a trend. It's not always the case, but the vast majority of wellness leaders tend to be hospitality's lowest paid specialist leader. And there is a reason for it. Many times we think we are the victim of this scenario, when in fact we have co created the situation. If we are the lowest paid wellness leader, is because we have created a situation that really doesn't help us get out of being that lowest paid specialist leader. The second subject I will be covering is how wellness leaders actually have far more power over the success of their wellness offering than they think. Many wellness leaders think that they're completely powerless, that really it is the GM who calls the shots. And in this live masterclass, what I teach wellness leaders is they actually have far more power over the success of their wellness offering than they can even imagine. Because if we stop to think of it, our leaders, our GMs, our hoteliers, our owners, they have hired us wellness leaders. Now, if they've hired us as directors of wellness, directors of spa, it's because there is something in them that believes in this revenue stream, in this business, and they're looking to us to show them how to do wellness properly. I mean, we're the expert there. So they're looking at us. So really, we have far more power over the success of our offering than we can even imagine. And the third thing I cover in the live masterclass is if we want to change this current situation. Now, what do I call this current situation? Where wellness tends to represent, in the vast majority of cases in hotels, only 1 to 3% of total hotel revenue. If that is what we contribute in terms of direct revenue, I'm not talking about indirect revenue. Clearly, there is that indirect revenue, but if we're only going to look at that profit and loss and look at the direct revenue contribution, and that is only 1 to 3%, that is our current situation. If we want to change that, then we, wellness leaders, are going to have to change something. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And what is that something we need to change? That is exactly what I teach in the live masterclass. That is the ability to write the right wellness concept for a particular property, what I normally refer to as that asset. And what that asset is for property A is going to look very different to an asset from property B. Property A might require a full blown spa facility, state of the art gym equipment, medical doctors, the whole shebang. And property B might just require a few wellness services that are done through strategic collaborations with local providers. Both scenarios are assets, and they are the right concept for that particular property. So once our wellness leaders change that one thing, that something, that ability to write the right wellness concept, to design that right wellness concept, then they can change this entire situation we're living right now. We can actually get wellness to be that 20 or 30% of total hotel revenue if we nail the right wellness concept. And finally, I will be teaching you how to write that right wellness concept, how to create that right wellness concept. Because many wellness leaders think that a right concept is the coming together of fluke circumstances, of external circumstances, an owner that believes in wellness, a GM who is your raving fan, unlimited budget, super talented teams, grand facilities, state of the art equipment, that automatically means the right concept, that is an asset. And that is not true. Creating that right concept means following a proven framework that ensures you create that right concept, that asset for that particular property. These are all circumstances that we control. It's not the coming together of external circumstances that we do not control. Creating that right concept is actually within our control. And it is actually that is our wheelhouse. That is our expertise. So don't forget to join me tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last live masterclass I'll be holding tomorrow, February 2nd at 9:30 a.m. Spain time. I look forward to seeing you inside the live masterclass. I will be sharing the link in the comments section below. And in the meantime, I wish you all a fantastic 1st of February. Take care. Bye now.